Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am super stoked to be here. I really wanted to get this channel going for a long time. I'm not going to talk too much, probably. I have always wanted to have a channel dedicated to experiencing video games in a private and reverent manner, I suppose. Video games have been a huge part of my life, going back to being a young man, and I have so much nostalgia for so many video games, whether it be Sly Cooper or MX Unleashed or those old James Bond video games or Medal of Honor Rising Sun, MotorStorm. You can go on and on, but there was one game in particular that struck my heart, and it has remained with me ever since, and that game is Uncharted. There is just something about this game. I think it came out when I was in 6th grade, and I played it with my best friend growing up, Ethan, and the graphics at the time we thought were so insane, and it just felt, it felt like video games were evolving, and it was beautiful to see. And I eat up Uncharted things. I ate up the movie. I know the movie is probably controversial to those of us who love the video game, but I loved the movie because anything involving that world and Nate Drake, I struggle to not enjoy. So I thought, what better way to kick off this channel than to play my favorite video game of all time, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. And this is my favorite one of the franchise as well. And you can't go wrong. I had these buddies in college, and we'd all played Uncharted, and at one point we asked each other, what's your favorite Uncharted movie? And we all had different answers. All four of us had a different answer, right? And one of the fellas liked 2, one of them liked 3, one of them liked 4. I liked 1. Because 1 for me isn't the most technically sound of the games, and not even the best story of the games, but it hits in this way that is just so entertaining. And I love that it embraced the absurdity of its own world in a way. I used to always tell people, I hope they make a movie out of this because it has comedy. And of course, this is 6th grade me, right? So my analytical skills are not sound. I mean, they're not sound today, but to me, I go, it's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got action, it's got horror, it's got thriller elements, it's got mystery elements. It even has a bit of World War II lore, and that's always big for me, especially when I was a kid. So to me, this Uncharted Drake's Fortune has everything you could want from a story when you're a young person looking to retreat into something like this. So we're gonna play this game together. I haven't played it in a while. I'm looking forward to getting all the old nostalgia and to sharing those moments with whoever feels like sharing a moment with somebody who's obsessed with Uncharted. So anyways, without further ado, this song, dude, what a banger. I love this song. Alright. Even the sounds are just so perfect. Sure. Wait, no. We'll go, no. Let's think You know what? Should I go hard? Should I make this a challenge? Should I make it a fun challenge for us, or should I just go, you know, laid back? Nah, let's go hard. I feel like I'm a veteran. I feel like I think I've beaten these on hard before. But you know, we'll see. There must be a beginning of any great matter, but the continuing unto the end until it be thoroughly finished yields the true glory. Sir Francis Drake, 1587.
I'm here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are
You sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
Make it sound so dirty.
Besides,
thought you
thought
didn't
you
believe me.
me.
Well,
Dude.
I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
History can be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's so smooth. He's got all the swagger. I always felt like, how is that book not wet?
Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that's...
Could you hold that thought? Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay, what's going on?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah, the modern kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
I used to always want to get one of those pistols. I think it's a fictional gun, but I think it's based on a Makarov.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
What's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail.
I always thought she was unbelievably calm.
Yeah, it's like a camera. You point and shoot, right?
Good girl.
Like, who says that?
Here we go.
Just takes a gun? Yeah, it's like a camera, you point and shoot. I mean, look, I could see there being people like that.
How the hell they
But to
find
me,
us
I'm
out
always
here?
like, that's insane that she's that chill about it.
Thought I lost him.
So what'd you do to piss him off?
It's kind of a long story.
Uncharted headshots.
These guys don't like you much, do they?
Less talking, more shooting. Hurry up, Sully.
I feel like my aimer's not going where I'd like it to. It's been a while since I've played. Now, you know what always pissed me off is I feel like this game had the best punching attack combos, and I feel like they could have kept it the way that this game was, and I would have been more content with what it turned into in the later games. I enjoyed his fun combos, you know? Enemies killed by a brutal combo drop more ammo. Damn, I didn't know that.
Sully, where
I
are you?
love beating him up too.
Take him out.
Oops. Come on, that was your head.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll warm up, boys and girls. Ooh. Pew 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 pew. Oh, shoot.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, but no, it's so funny how calm Elena is.
What's that?
Woo! All right, Sully.
Sully, let's frickin' go.
My security deposit back.
Cavalry's here.
I think I could get a shot off. Come on.
Oh no!
Damn it.
I always thought it was funny how this boat started to blow up too.
Ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
Oh wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right.
And like the rest of the boat doesn't move. It just blows up only on the inside. But at the time, and when we saw the water, me and Ethan were like, wow.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat.
You all right?
Nothing years of therapy won't fix. Therapy, I said.
Well, if it isn't the beautiful and talented Elena Fisher.
Flattery will get you screen time, you know. I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
For Christ's sake.
This game.
What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
And I love, look at this. The way they film this, too. But
Little present from
it reminds me very much of like a Van Helsing mummy flick, you know?
Is this what I think it is?
Just flat out adventure.
Lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
Seaplane.
When Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took
See the wipe, the transitions, it's just perfect.
Ships. He took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this.
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth
And this
confiscated all
whole
of his charts and
vibe
documents,
is just
including
so cool,
this one, and
you
then
know?
stored his entire
It just
closed
makes you want to
circuit.
move into a little
See,
beach
Drake
bungalow.
discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
A man only interested in the climax. You must be a real hit with the ladies. Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
I still say that sometimes. I'll just go, El goddamn Dorado.
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah.
Only we got one
One
problem.
little problem.
Oh, I dropped the little.
Said it blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera. No. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air
Oh,
tonight.
come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Less.
Good. Because we're going to have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks.
Thanks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year?
Also, it's hilarious.
Hi. No, I
You
don't
look at the
trust
place they're at.
That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that.
I love that Drake sits there looking at documents so he doesn't have to look back.
Should have seen that one.
It's funny too because it's like, where do they leave her? It looks like they stranded her. I didn't see the name of the boat. Oh, I wonder what the name of the boat is.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
Well, hang in there, old-timer. We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me. I ever tell you about the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santa off on Pablo Escobar? Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was... Nate, you have been listening to me.
Hanging on every word.
And I remember too the water at this time. At the time, I'm looking for treasure. The water at this time. I mean, I might have not been, in the know. I mean, I was in 6th grade, right? So what do you know in 6th grade? But as far as I knew at the time, the water and the clothes, this was one of the only games that ever featured this. So, and I think it was the first game I played that had that amount of realism. The water. Like now we look at this, it's so funny because now we look at this and we go, this water's garbage. The clothes are garbage. I mean, that is one of the disappointing things is you go back and I found a treasure. What is it? Silver mosaic Inca earring. So cool. And this is how much of an Uncharted nerd I am. I've thought about trying to find almost or make replicas of all the treasures that you can find and just have them around like trinkets in my apartment. I've got a few Uncharted trinkets around, but not that many.
You really think Francis Drake came all the way up here, huh? We're an awful long way from England.
Hold on. I gotta grab something and show you guys. Check this out. You ready to see how much for a nerd I am? I should have dusted it off, but look how much of a nerd I am. It's the journal from Uncharted. I paid, I think, almost $200, if not more, for this on Etsy. I'll put a link to it in the description, but it's literally the journal from the book. And spoiler alert to the bullet hole that's in it. If you haven't seen Uncharted, if you haven't played the game. But yeah, all the clues to the puzzles, everything's in here. And it just fills me with so much joy seeing these things too. And it's even got the dang map of the island that we're gonna find later. Spoiler alert. It's got that in there. I want to say, is there a picture of the group in this one? That might be in my... Yeah, there it is. Here it is. Look at that. I eat this shit up. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. I eat this fucking shit up, dude. So, I'm going to eat a little rice cake and then we'll get back at it. A little ASMR. One more. I need some water too. All right. Woo. Let's get back at it. Here we go.
Well, I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
Maybe you're not reading that thing right. Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
He's nervous. He's thinking, uh-oh, maybe I was wrong. It's so funny, too. You know, even back then, we'd look at this and we'd go, this is amazing. This texture is amazing. Look at the way they've built out the environment. And it's funny because now we look at this and we think, that's garbage. Right? You're walking through the plants. You know, you can tell that it ends right here, right? With conveniently with rock and stuff that you can't look at really. We look at this now and we think this is garbage, but back then, man, back in middle school, this was
Man,
freaking us out.
this is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
I love little comments like that. That always made me love Sully. I feel like I wish, even though they're fiction, I wish these guys were real. Because I would love to meet these guys. They are just, I don't know. I think as a kid, Nate really was almost a role model in a way.
Hell no. This is more like it.
I'll explain what I mean. He was everything I wasn't.
What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years older.
You know, in the 6th grade, I was timid. I wasn't charming. I was, you know, I was a bit of a loser. And here's Nate, you know, Nate, this charming guy who's smart too, like knows everything about history, which is my favorite subject, typically speaking. And, you know, he has his flaws, but I think that makes him more endearing in a way. But he's so brave, even when he's afraid, and I like that too, is he shows fear, you know. We'll see him jump out of an airplane later. He shows fear, but he still takes the action. He doesn't freeze, and I think all that really appealed to me as a young man. I guess at that time, you're not even a young man, 6th grade, so I was a kid. Oh. But I don't know if y'all ever have fiction characters like that you just wish were real. You know, I'm sure people do. Mine's Nate Drake, and Sully's a close second. I always love that, how you can roll and gather yourself by accident. We're getting there. It's funny. I feel like that would have been so hard to actually roll. I'm trying to look for treasure real quick just to make sure I don't miss anything. Do you guys know if I missed any treasure? I love how I'm asking you as if there's like a live chat. going on. Do 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 do. And the flashlights, sick as heck. Vietnam kind of style flashlights. I got one of those from a veteran buddy of mine who was in Vietnam, and I cherish that thing. Super cool, those flashlights. You can basically, you can switch out lenses in it. So depending on the situation in Vietnam, there's like a red lens that you might use for a certain reason, and there's a dimmer too. So that way, say you needed to read a map at night and you didn't want to give away your position, there's this very dimming lens that you would put on so that you can read things at night without, you know, flashing a flashlight and giving away your spot. So I love those flashlights. I love that they use them in this. Yeah, just appeals to the history part again, you know.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
It's funny too, because in 6th grade,
The Spaniards sure left a lot of crap behind.
you don't really know what they're talking about. In 6th grade, you're kind of just going, yep, you're in trouble, love and war. Oh, and then how cool is it that you can break these things? Always loved that.
Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
Perfect. Look around for treasures. No treasures. Actually, why am I so quick to leave this room? Anyways. Oh, I hated dropping these. As a kid.
Here.
For a second, I was like, dang. I forgot that Sully ends up having to do this one. Because apparently Sully's stronger than me in this one. A Navy man.
I'll hold it open. See if you can jam it from the other side.
Absolutely love the
All right, let go.
idea.
This ought to hold it.
I love the idea that
Hurry,
he
Sully.
said this ought to hold it.
That was a little too close. Let's hope this place has a back door, huh?
Just like that barmaid in Lima.
You know, this looks familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
Ooh. I should just look at the that
here it
my
is.
journal.
Looks like this thing is some kind of lamp or brazier. See if you can light it.
So, after all your bitching about the cigar, now it comes
Brazzers.
in handy, huh?
Brazier. Brazzers free. How cool is this? I mean, to me, I look at it and I'm like, that's so ridiculous that that would work, but it is so sick. Oh, wonder what we should do here.
Nice.
Now what?
So sick. Oops. Well, there's the first deaths. The first death. And there's the second right after. All right. We can do this.
Nate? I might have been able to do that 30 years ago.
All right, 3 in a row. Okay. I gotta lock in, folks. I'm a veteran, okay? I'm an Uncharted veteran, okay? I've probably played this 23rd quarter times, tell you what. So, the fact that I am failing at this simple climbing, it's not good. Could mean we're in for a long game. Oh, yeah. That's what you fucking get, bitch. Okay. Yeah, come down here, boy. Ooh, another brazier. Uh-oh.
Let's get going.
After you, buddy boy. I love that he just holds it up to the metal. And it all lights on fire. But, you know, seriously, you know, we laugh at those little details not being right now, but 6th grade, it was all magic. I mean, it's still magic, but... yeah. I would have stuck a treasure right there. And you hear that noise, that kind of... The soundtrack is so good, too, with these Uncharted games. There's some seriously haunting music. But
What do you make of this?
Wait, I recognize these symbols. The order of these signs has some importance.
alright, so we got block thing, dude with stick, spider thing, mean face. Alright, where's block thing? Oh, of course it's over there. Whoa. Oh, see, that's a load of rubbish.
Hey, something's happening.
You know what's funny is I bet there's actually a faster way over, too. Shoot. It's occurring to me that I think I made the climbing too complicated as a kid. You know, I would have been trying to... I think when I played this originally, I think this took me a minute because I was trying to climb all over, like, avoiding the floor. But actually, it seems like going to the floor is actually somewhat of an advantage. Oh, not in this case. Shoot. I love how Sully's running around as if he's gonna help me. Like, bro, you just told me you can't climb. What are you gonna do? What are you even gonna do, old man? spider. Alright, let's see if we can make this easier than normal. See, I knew you could jump to this dang thing. Maybe I played it right when I was a kid. Now I'm playing it bad. He just gave up. What the H was that? Alright. We don't need to do a little dance. Imagine if it was timed. Ugh. How cool.
Pretty deep.
Yeah. Looks
Uh-oh.
like there's a ladder cutting.
Oh my God, no!
Ladder.
Whoa!
I feel like these would be so hard to move. I can't even pull a chain with a weight. Or I can shove all these things around.
Getting somewhere?
How spooky. Oh my goodness, this game. Oh. Those are the spider dudes from the book. It looks like kind of a dumbed down version of one of those buttons I just pressed.
I've been in worse.
Dirty boy, he's been in worse. Dang, I didn't realize he'd swam so slow.
I'm really wet.
I knew it. Silver llama. Oh. How cute is that? What a classic. I would totally have this standing somewhere in my house. Hello. Hello, Silver Llama. What a great job you've done, Silver Llama. Silver Llama. Get your silver spit on me. I love it. Silver Llama silver spit cures diseases. Kills werewolves. You ever need to take a silver llama and the silver spit, turn it into a silver bullet? Kill a werewolf. Alright, quick draw. Quick draw. Quick draw. Quick draw. Quick draw. First try. Quick draw. Quick draw. Quick draw. Nice, dude. We're out here. I always thought there'd be a treasure in those pots, but I don't think there ever is. You would think, right? Because they let you destroy it.
I've got this one.
I certainly hope you got that one. Oh, this is such a great moment. Oh. Oh.
This looks safe.
As a kid, dude. When this starts, as a kid right now, you're going, oh gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, I'm already stumbling. Oh, how fucking cool is that?
I made it! I'm okay!
Good job,
Now it
dude.
looks like we're getting somewhere.
After that, we better be.
After all that work. Dude, I'd be worried. I don't think I'd walk through this. I'd be worried there'd be some weird chemicals in here. Who knows?
Oh, man. The temple must have been built around this.
Around what?
A statue. A gold statue.
A huge gold statue. And look here, these people, they're worshipping the damn thing. At least, I think they're people.
Foreshadowing.
Of course. El Dorado, the Golden Man. Sully, it wasn't a city of gold. It was this. It was a golden idol.
Man, can you imagine what that thing would be worth now?
Look over here. Tracks. I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Unless
Unless what?
we follow the tracks.
Duh, you follow the tracks?
Huh. They stop here.
Yeah, looks like the back wall of the temple was blown out.
Yeah. Spaniards must have made themselves a shortcut to get the treasure out.
Well, now what?
Now we panic, Sully. I mean, look, it's so funny. There's almost something that I almost like about the backgrounds being this way, because I feel like it almost allows you to sort of live and focus more on what's in front of you. Almost the way you see things as a kid. You know, when you're a kid, you really just see the environment in general. You don't see the detail. Oh, I'm all running around looking for treasure and I run right over it. But you don't see the details, you know. I always talk about the fact that when I was a kid in my small town, I used to think, because you'd look over and you'd see some houses and some trees and the roof of a house behind that, and you would think it just goes on forever, you know, this beautiful, safe little world. And I feel like that's how these old video games kind of are, you know. The lack of detail almost allows you to fill in more with your imagination, and there is something beautiful about that. Silver turtle. Oh, dude, that guy is messed up. Why'd they do his eyes like that? 110, dude, and still silver. Crush, bro. Again, I would totally have that silver turtle in my home, hanging out.
Wait, Sully, do you hear that? Now there's something you don't see every day.
God.
Dude, World War II obsessed me. Was like, was that a U-boat, dude? Oh my gosh. And it, the graphics, I mean, say what you want. Graphics are pretty good.
Must have come up the river during flood season, got us stuck. Let's check it out, huh?
Wait. Something about this feels kind of hinky.
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 I say hinky now too from this.
U-boat in the middle of the jungle before.
I'm being serious, Nate.
I tell you what, why don't you stay here? I'll check it out myself. I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah, right. You do that.
Oh.
So relevant in 2023.
Hold on to this for me, will ya? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, I don't think there's an easy way. A surprising find, chapter 3. Ugh, look out there. That beautiful jungle. And the birds. This game is just too fun, dude. But yeah, I remember we used to think, you know, we used to think, wow, the graphics are so insane. Oh, shoot. Suspended in time. Alright, well, chapter 3 we'll do next time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to do something good for somebody today. And enjoy and try to enjoy something that makes you genuinely happy. Alright. Bye.